I joined the Carmelite order when I was 25. I've mentioned the Carmelites a few times now, just to explain who they are. The Carmelites were founded originally in the 12th century in a place near Haifa, Mount Carmel. Anybody who's been to the Holy Land will probably have been to Mount Carmel. That's where we first began during the time of the Crusades. That's probably why we went there. But then we were forced back into Europe and established communities in Europe. The Carmelites in the 16th century were reformed by that lady, that Teresa of Avila. She reformed them in Spain in the 16th century. So now there's two branches of the same order, and I belong to the Reform branch, known as Discalced Carmelites, which is, I know, a peculiar word, and people often ask, what on earth does discalced mean? Well, it means without shoes. That's what it means. It's kind of synonymous for reform. So that's now, we've grown as an order, and we are 4,000 friars throughout the world and 11,000 nuns. Our nuns, dear nuns, are enclosed. And though in England and in Western Europe, our numbers are dropping, and they're dropping quite rapidly. As you can see, I'm the only one here in the dining room this morning. Usually there would be a few others, but for one reason or another, they've chosen, not to come to have breakfast. I love having breakfast with other people, just to have a chat. So that's something about the Carmelite order. I don't know if that's very helpful. We're friars rather than monks. A friar comes from the French word frère, meaning brother. Monk comes from the Latin word monos, meaning alone. So we live in small communities and we move from place to place, whereas a monk lives in a monastery and he is stable in that monastery. What I find most challenging about living as a Carmelite would be community life. We're all different. We come from different backgrounds in this house, with even different nationalities, so different cultures. Our mother languages are different. So inevitably there will be difficulties, there will be tensions at times, but that's inevitable. But also what I enjoy most about living a religious life is community life. And it's not a contradiction. It's the way it is. There's pluses and minuses, but the pluses far outweigh the minuses. I love community. I like being with others. It's a special way of life, but not that different. And I hope through this video to show our way of life isn't that different. Obviously, in some ways it is, but essentially it's about how do you live with other people, and whether you're married, you're single, working, that's what it's about. You're a filmmaker. It's how do you live and deal with other people. So in that sense, we're not very different at all. I hope that helps explain us a little bit better, but I shall continue the explanation as we go throughout the day.